Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charleston, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, when we give you guys a first perspective on things and how we see them. And we got a very serious episode for you guys today that you definitely want to stick around for. So please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, I got to be honest with you guys. I'm sick of this story. I'm really tired of talking about this story. As y'all know, Malika Andrews of ESPN made some major headlines about a month ago on ESPN for going after Ime Udoka, right? The former Boston Celtics head coach. That was the first thing. The second thing she did was she went on ESPN First Take, Stephen A. Smith's show, and basically tried to show him up on his own show, where he ultimately had to push back on her and say, wait a minute, you're not going to be talking to me like this on my own show. A move that turned off a lot of people. Right? Then, of course, there was the exchange between her and Kendrick Perkins. And just when you thought that we had seen the last of that type of behavior from her, she did it again yesterday. Now, as y'all know, the Brooklyn Nets are in utter turmoil. And yesterday, a bombshell news came out that they had decided to fire their head coach in Steve Nash. We even covered it. Subsequently, we started hearing that a possible replacement for Steve Nash was going to be who? One Ime Udoka, the suspended coach of the Boston Celtics. He was one of the leading candidates to get the head coaching job, which was Ime Udoka. Now, while discussing this on a panel yesterday on ESPN with Richard Jefferson and Vince Carter, I forgot the other person that was on the show, Malika Andrews took it upon herself to take yet another shameful shot at Ime Udoka for no good reason. So for those of you who missed the comments that she made about Ime Udoka, take a listen to what she had to say here, and then we're going to come back and react to it.
I want to bring Zach Lowe into this conversation now, because it's not lost on me that Ime Udoka has done incredible things with the Boston Celtics. But it just seems like if we're having this conversation about Ime Udoka being hired by Brooklyn, where he was an assistant coach, accountability is the word I keep coming back to. Where is the accountability to women in the NBA? Zach, what do you make of this?
Let's just rewind the whole thing. The last 16 months in Nets land, after, as RJ said, they were very close to unseating the Bucks and doing who knows what in the playoffs, when they had what will now forever be known as the greatest theoretical team in NBA history. Here's what's happened since then, and I had to write it all down, culminating in Ime Udoka's hire, which I'll get to, I promise. Number one, Kyrie Irving refuses to get vaccinated, misses most of last season after taking a hiatus from the season before. Number two, James Harden looks around and is like, oh, this stinks. I didn't sign up for this. I'm going to quit on the team until you trade me. Number three, they trade for Ben Simmons, who misses the whole season, has back surgery, and is now afraid to shoot or get fouled. Number four, Kyrie opts into the last year of his contract because nobody wants him. Number five, Durant demands a trade. Then when he doesn't get it, issues an ultimatum that Steve Nash get fired and Sean Marks get fired. That fails. Everybody comes back. Yay, everything's fine. The vibes are amazing. Oh my God. Well, flash forward like 2 more weeks. The team stinks. Kyrie Irving tweets out a movie full of anti-Semitic tropes, refuses to answer questions about it. And now they fire Steve Nash and without any explanation, hire the coach that the Celtics just suspended for what they deemed an inappropriate consensual relationship, which either means one of two things. Number one, they didn't vet Udoka at all, or number two, they've been vetting him this entire time while Steve Nash was the coach of the team. I'm so tired of it. This team has won 1 playoff series in 3 years. 1. Do something. Get something right, and then we'll talk about something else, because I'm tired of this.
That I don't know that anyone can say it better than that, Richard.
So you heard what she had to say. Here's my question. What exactly, seriously, what exactly is Malika Andrews' problem? What is her problem? What is the problem? What did Ime Udoka do to you? This is the part I'm not understanding. Ime Udoka broke an organizational policy of the Boston Celtics. You work for ESPN. How is it your business what happens in another organization that you have nothing to do? How is that your business? And apparently, in the company that you work for, it's okay for colleagues to have relationships with themselves. And you're there getting angry over something that happened with the Boston Celtics that has absolutely nothing to do with you. She was the same person talking about, oh, we need to keep the women's identity secret. We need to keep it, and nobody asked her the question, why? Why do you feel we need to do that when, according to the reports, it was a consensual relationship or consensual, whatever you want to call it? Why? Why was she injecting this thing about, well, the thing about for women? Who was talking about you? Even if you notice, I believe Zach Lowe, after she posed that question, you notice he just totally ignored her. He just jumped over her point. He's like, the point you're making has absolutely nothing to do with the discussion at hand, number one. Number two, the Brooklyn Nets are the ones that are going to vet Ime Udoka and ultimately discern whether or not he's a good replacement for Steve Nash. Not you, Malika Andrews. You're not hiring anybody. So I don't understand what makes you think your opinion is so important in this matter. What is your issue with Ime Udoka? What's the problem? You're talking about the thing he did for what? Who is even mentioning that? I don't understand why every day we need to turn into ESPN, and we got this lady up there taking a shot at men for no good reason, forgetting that the majority of the audience that watches ESPN are men. What the hell is going on? Seriously, what is going on? It wasn't enough? The backlash you got, what is it, a month or so ago, 3-4 weeks ago, after the initial scandal broke? That wasn't enough? You still on it? I don't understand what this woman's problem is. And when the thing about the women and what are you talking about? What exactly are you talking about? You're acting like as if the guy committed a crime. It was something that happened between consenting adults. What is it your business? Focus on your own relationship and your own issues. Why are you poking your nose into what does it have to do with you? What makes you think your opinion matters? It's unbelievable. It's like an outsider sitting there commenting on what's happening in another married couple's home. How is it your business? How? He broke a policy of the Boston Celtics. He didn't break the law, Malika. He didn't break the law. Oh my God, what is the issue here? Why do they keep allowing her to do this? I'm just happy that Zach Lowe absolutely avoided it. He didn't even bring it up. And you notice nobody else brought it up. And you notice no one else is bringing it up except her on that network. What's the issue? I mean, this is disgusting. What are we doing here? Why is it every day, every time we turn into ESPN, they got this lady up there doing this? What's the problem? Go find somebody else to play with. Go find another cause. Go find someone out there that's actually committing crimes against women, and like somebody actually, not someone that had a consenting relationship with someone. Yes, it was messy. And so is it your business? This is the question I keep asking. For the people that keep commenting on it, how is it your business? How? People feel like as if they need to comment, well, it's in the public space. No, but it's not your business. Some of y'all are just a little bit too nosy, man. Mind your own business. What does it have to do with you? People are telling them, oh, break up with Neil Long, but Neil Long should break up with him and break up with. How is it your business? I'm sick of her doing this. She has a problem with men. It is clear. Or let me not say men. Let me not go that far. She has a problem with men that look a certain way. Because allegedly, she's in a relationship. So let me not throw that blanket statement. She has an issue with men that look a certain way. Let's leave it at that. No wonder Giannis walked out on you when you asked that silly ass question in the presser. It's enough. She needs to chill. I don't know what good fight she thinks she's putting up. It's ridiculous. These are my thoughts and opinions. What I want to know from you guys is, what do you think about what she's doing? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section, and we catch you guys on the next show.